Hi again, this is Susan, this is Amanda, I'm Mark, and I'm stuck in the middle again, as I always seem to be. Anyway, there's a lot of sports on television right now. Hockey season, we're right in the middle of hockey season, everything's heating up. Football season's winding down. Go Vikings, we'll see them in the Superbowl in Miami in a couple of weeks. However, and pitchers and catchers, baseball season is going to start up. Spring training is like a couple of weeks. So a lot of guys spend a lot of time in front of the television watching sports. And it used to annoy women, but not anymore, right? More women are watching sports on television.
They are, but because I think they've taken on that, if you can't beat them, join them. Also, a lot of mothers have kids in sports too, so if they're not a part of it, they lose that time with their kids growing up as well, right? But you mentioned baseball, and I'll say one thing, that I don't think there's as many, I could be wrong, women involved in baseball, because there's 162 games, as opposed to the NFL is 32 games, and the CFL, football, is 18 games.
18 games, right. Well, I have season tickets to the BC Lions. When Amanda and I first met, we started going out. I used to take her to football games. Now she's into it. Now she can pick up penalties now.
I can call the play.
Yeah, exactly.
Now what about hockey?
And I can do that too. I've always enjoyed hockey. I find it easy to follow. It's very social.
Yeah.
But do the guys still get wrapped up in it, so wrapped up in it that it takes attention away from them? Because I've still seen guys
I think
have
you're right.
horrendous fights with their partners over watching sports on television.
Because there's no compromising, sorry.
No, that's okay.
There's no compromising in that situation. If there's compromise within the couple, you don't get that. If it's one person ruling the roost on, I'm watching sports, give me the remote control, that's when you have the fight.
I could be jealous a little bit that the men have this bonding. They have this big rah-rah. They chat. They bet on it. Where,
you know, if you say to men, "Hey, let's all get together and watch Sex and the City 2," it ain't gonna happen, right?
You know, it's interesting you say that, because I'm actually jealous of men with what they have as far as how they bond with each other outside of sports or within sports, and that's when they get mad at somebody, they punch them in the head and say, "You're pissing me off," or however, and then they get over it. Women, we hold on to it for probably a year if we ever get over it.
Oh, men can hold on to a grudge pretty good too. Yeah, we just settle it on the football field, or like you said, out in the alley. Right?
That's maybe something that the women are missing, and I'm not.
Women are jealous of the bonding factor. I think sometimes they're jealous because the man's attention is taken away at that split second. The guy is totally focused on what he's watching, the football game, the hockey game, and the women are probably sitting there going, "How come he can't pay that much attention to me?" Or "How come he can't be that focused on me?"
We lose our men for a period of time, and maybe there's that control factor, or they're not doing. We always like to multitask. And,
well, I was just going to use that word.
I'm a perfect example. Is I can't sit for a whole Sunday watching a game, but I can watch a hockey game. I can go to a football game. I can enjoy it. It's
but don't you think that that's great though? That to me, if my guy has something he wants to watch, as long as there's reciprocation. Why don't the girls take that time, if they're not into the sports, to get together or have their own passion of what they want to do, and use that time, or make it when there's a halftime thing on, they come out and do a little dance or something, or get the attention. If she came out in If she came out in Victoria's Secret in the middle of the halftime, unless it's Super Bowl.
So whatever your sport you like, whether you like football, whether you like hockey, if your guy's into it, don't worry, you'll get him back sooner or later. Or you can be like most women do now, join the club. I know women who are probably more passionate sometimes about their sports than their guys are.
Yeah, that's true.
But here's a hint. If it's fourth quarter and the score is tied, don't ask them to do anything.
Don't talk.
Okay, don't talk.
Only talk when the commercials are on.
Exactly. And never leave the game early, especially with football.
Never leave the game early, thank you.
Okay, so who's going to be, just before we go here, who's going to be in the Super Bowl?
It's going to be the Minnesota Vikings upsetting the Indianapolis Colts by at least 10 points. And the 40-year-old wonder kid, Brett Favre, will have another Super Bowl ring. You heard it here first.
Girls, so get the jerseys out, get some food out, and have some fun.
Make your man happy with his game, and he'll make you happy afterwards.
See you next
right. Good one. Bye, everyone. Take care.
Bye.